Welcome to the Ace of Fire Tarot. I am Lady D and I will be doing a reading on Sagittarius today. So please feel free to subscribe, comment, like, and share if you're feeling the vibe. Remember, the readings are for entertainment purposes and messages can be from the past, present, or future. Everything will not resonate with everyone, so eat the meat and spit out the bones, or do with it what you may. I'm merely just a messenger and I come in love and light. And with that being said, let's jump straight into it. So, how are you guys doing today? Hopefully all is well. Shout out to any Geminis. It's your season. So happy born day. If you're, peeping in or happen to run across this actual video. So yeah, let's get you some angel numbers, Sagittarius. See what the angels have for you today. I may have to adjust my seat. I feel like I'm down kind of low. Yeah, that's better. So yeah, let's see, y'all. Sagittarius. The angels have for you guys today. Get a card for Sagittarius today. Okay, we have the number 1177. Keep it up. And it reads: persevere, grow, kindness, and abundance. This message is an affirmation of your doing well. You are on the right path, so keep going. This sign represents that you have carefully chosen your thoughts and that you should focus more steadily on your goals. Indeed, add appropriate emotions to your thoughts, such as being thankful for the gifts you have in life. Gratitude will accelerate the process of your realization. So just keep it up and just make sure that you are giving gratitude with your carefully chosen thoughts. But you are doing well, you're on the right path, so just keep going. You're gonna persevere, grow, be kind, and receive abundance. So yeah, love and praises to the angels for that message. Let's see what else they have for you guys. Sagittarius. What does Sagittarius need to know from the angels right now? Let's see. Sagittarius. Trust. So it says, regardless of the outcome, I am taken care of. The angels ask you not to worry about the resolution of the current situation. Instead of trying to solve the problem with sheer force, trust you will get exactly what you need. So some of you may be going through something that you're unsure about, you may have a little doubt about, but the angels are telling you now to trust. You may need to use this affirmation, and it says, regardless of the outcome, I am taken care of. Like, don't even worry about whether it's going to go in your favor or if it's not. Really just surrender it and just have trust and faith that it's going to all work out how it's supposed to work out. So much love to the angels for those messages. Now let's see what's going on with you guys. I think I want to start with these just to see what is the energy around you guys. These are just keywords, phrases, just giving me an idea of what's the energy around you all right now. Hopefully it's not any insurance fraud going on. Sag, what is going on here? What does Sag need to know right now from the universe? These cards are a little dry, so they get kind of stuck. Something concerning some poison. Somebody is trying to get you entangled into something. Type of entanglement. This is West Coast again with banquet. Blasted on the news. Tax money dried up. So let's see. We have something concerning some poison, and whatever this is, somebody may be trying to get you entangled in this mess. It could have happened on the West Coast, or this has something to do with somebody from the West Coast. I'm feeling like something about this situation will get blasted on the news. You may have been invited to a banquet or attended a banquet. Something around a free agent. Some of you may be into sports. Maybe you're into a league. Some of you may be going to a ayahuasca retreat with a coworker. Something concerning a student in college. And somebody's tax money is dried up. Very interesting, Sag. What is going on? Let's see. Somebody could be planning a new plan of attack. They could be using fear tactics. Wow. Okay, that's what we have. They use poison, or this poison is very significant. Something someone is trying to get you entangled in. They could be from the West Coast. Something surrounding a student. Something surrounding some tax money being dried up. Some of you could be attending a banquet or invited to a banquet. And somebody is a free agent. To me, sometimes this could mean like you're single. You could be free again. But some of you have went to our ayahuasca retreat. This is like for healing, spiritual healing, with a co-worker and maybe a college student perhaps. Or some of you may be a student in college right now as well. So let's see. That's what I have in that regard. It's pretty interesting. Sag. Only you know what this is about if it pertains to you. Let's get into the Kipperish. See what's going on with Sagittarius. What is in Sagittarius energy right now? I feel like whatever this is concerning poison, it really doesn't have anything to do with you, but someone is trying to make this have something to do with you. Like it says, some type of entanglement. So let's see. Yes, Sagittarius energy right now from the universe, please. We have some emotional pain here in the number 3 and 2, legal in the number 3, bliss in the number 4 and 5, health concern with the number 3 and 1, entity attachment with the number 4 and 9, 1 and 3 on this rich guy, the number 2 on this house, and the number 4 and 1 on the ice queen. So, yeah, I feel like someone around you is in some type of emotional pain around a legal situation. But there's this here. So maybe there was some emotional pain and then surrounding this legal situation, but maybe, you know, someone got out of that, or this legal situation went in their favor. However, they did end up with some type of health concern, and this could involve some type of entity attachment, or this rich guy has some form of entity attachment. But I feel like something went on at this house involving the ice queen. It's really giving like a vacation Airbnb type situation involving this ice queen and this rich guy who is on, seems like demon time. But this Ice Queen is someone who is truthful. This could be like a lawyer, but it's someone who definitely speaks their mind. They're honest, they're logical. So yeah, let's see. Why is this emotional pain here in Sagittarius energy? Can we get some clarity from the universe, please? So this involves a message of concern, or a message, a shocking message from someone that they trusted. What is this legal situation here in Sagittarius energy? This involves a mature woman around work, labor, and efforts. Now what is this bliss here? Manipulation. Ooh. Manipulation to a divine feminine. Someone manipulated a divine feminine and caused some type of destruction. What is this health concern here? Around a false narrative. Regarding spell work. Anything else about this health concern? And actual money. Why is this entity attachment here? Commitment. Okay, what is this rich guy here? An awakening or something shocking. What else about this rich guy in Sagittarius energy? So they're a healer. Or they went to a healer. What is this house here? Surrounding this house, there's a pathway with light at the end of it, and a gift that has someone in their feelings, or they got some form of animosity for some reason. What is this Ice Queen here? Sagittarius energy. Anything else about this Ice Queen? Okay. So let's see. There's some emotional pain because of this message from a trusted source around a legal situation, dealing with a mature woman that put in a lot of work, labor, and efforts. Anything else about this legal situation involving this mature woman? Sagittarius energy. What is this about? Person has some level of expectation. Regarding what? A child. So this could be someone's mother. So this could be this divine feminine's mother. So there's some emotional pain about a message that came from someone trusted that involved a legal situation regarding a mature woman that is putting in a lot of work, labor, and efforts with an expectation for their child. I feel like this child was happy, but they were manipulated. This divine feminine, and somehow they've been destroyed. So there's a health concern. I feel like this is a rumor that somebody started around a false narrative, spell work, and somebody paid this money for this spell work to be done. But then we have this entity attachment. This is probably what this spell work was about on this twin flame union that are in a committed relationship. So I feel like this rich guy had an awakening. That's probably what that ayahuasca retreat was about, and got some form of healing. However, something around this house has a light at the end of the pathway, a gift, and someone that's got some form of animosity. Maybe somebody was angry because someone was gifted this house, and it's making their future look bright. So this person has Anna. Who has Anna here? What's that about? Why does this person have animosity right here? Because they're ascending. This could be spiritual, or this could be like physically, like financially. Somebody's ascending in life. But yeah. So then I feel like it may have been the person who has animosity is this Ice Queen. They could be a dark priestess. There's a Jezebel. There's an op. What else about this Ice Queen? Sagittarius energy. You're unbothered. Or you're unbothered. Because this person has changed, or they were forced to change. What else about this Ice Queen? So yeah, it just feels like somebody, I feel like this divine feminine is the target here. Okay, well, it looks like somebody was suffering emotional pain. I feel like this divine feminine and their mother, and possibly their spouse, because someone, probably this mother, received some information from someone they trusted that was saying that this divine feminine had some type of health concern, and this literally destroyed this person's life. I feel like something went on at a house, maybe a party or something like that, where this Ice Queen, this Dark Priestess, may have, although this Dark Priestess is the Jezebel here, they may have tried to make it seem like this divine feminine was the Jezebel, destroying their character, destroying their reputation out of jealousy. Cause yeah, I feel like this mature woman had to take this to, you know, the Justice Department, because I feel like this daughter was manipulated. Although what they're saying is a false narrative, I feel like somebody did a spell on this person, and they're not the same. It's like they were blissful, happy, but now they've been manipulated and their entire being has been destroyed. So people may think that this person is crazy now or disturbed, but it's a false narrative. It was actually spell work that was paid for. So this mother is fighting for justice for her daughter, and it could also be some form of an entity attachment that is placed on this couple. Daughter is the feminine energy in this relationship. However, and I feel like this rich guy is the husband. So they went, or he went somewhere to get healing. I'm not sure if the divine feminine has been healed or not, but they could have both went to get healing. But this, I think that this all came from them having this house, their future looking bright. This Ice Queen, that's a priestess and a Jezebel, like this feels like Dark Priestess, was just jealous because this person was gifted a house, so they have this animosity. They hate that this person is ascending in life. So I feel like they're the culprit here. They're the op that started all of this and probably did the spell work. However, I feel like this divine feminine is really unbothered. Although they changed, it made them like famous. It made them like a star. It's gotten this person a lot of attention, but I feel like that's what's going on. This could also represent, like, because it did show college student, this could have went on at like a dormitory. Because at first I was getting like maybe they had like a party at their new home, inviting all their friends, but then it gives like dormitory at school, they had a party or something like that. But dormitory doesn't explain this gift. Somebody being gifted something to be having Anna about. So I feel like this is a home. This could be a really nice piece of estate, but I feel like this rich guy is the one that bought this home, and then this divine feminine, his wife, this is just their new life. I also kind of feel like this ice queen probably wants to be with this rich guy, but it's only for this material, the material wealth that this person provides. But their twin flame is this divine feminine. So yeah, that's what I'm getting from this. This energy is a little weird. So let's see. Let's clarify with these. Sag. Already shuffled these. So let's just see what's up. Why is this emotional pain here in Sagittarius energy? What is this emotional pain out here? Jealousy issues. Jealousy may be affecting your relationship. What is this shocking message from someone trusted? Sagittarius energy. Can we get some clarity from the universe, please? Just somebody that was talking this. What is this legal issue surrounding this mature woman? Because someone, if there was a facade of concern, someone concerned may not be sincere, hiding ulterior motives. That's interesting. What else about this mature woman? Well, what are these expectations here? What are these expectations surrounding this child in Sagittarius energy? Some type of control issues. Around hitting the jackpot, winning money, got rich, inheritance, unexpected money. So I feel like now this mature woman, because the daughter, although she married to this rich man, the mother's trying to show this fake concern because she want to control this money. She wants to control what her daughter has now inherited. So by her daughter being manipulated, it gives her the opportunity to fake concern. Wow. Why is this manipulation here? This was because of an obsessive lover, dangerous, toxic, unhealthy, possessiveness, karmic. And what is this destruction here? that makes more sense for this love spell. This person was holding this back. The other person is not being fully open with you. Partial truths. Only sharing parts of the truth that benefit oneself. What is this health concern here? This was a shocking discovery. What else about this health concern? So when this news about this health concern came out, I guess this rich guy gave this person the cold shoulder. Someone is deliberately distancing themselves, hiding dissatisfaction because they were shocked about this news. That would explain the shocking news. What else? So there are some unspoken desires, unexpressed inner desires, often hidden needs or emotions. What is this false narrative here? The false narrative is that they're into you, good chemistry, great vibes, and positive. About this false narrative. Protect your heart, guard your emotions to avoid hurt. What else about the false narrative? This person is two-faced. Someone is friendly yet deceitful. So why is this love spell here? What is that? Sagittarius energy. This love spell with money. Someone that gave fake smiles. So they did this love spell because an unknown adventure awaits in the relationship. It just feels like this person was trying to just manipulate this person. Honestly, why is this entity attachment here? What is that about? Mixed signals. The signals from someone aren't clear and confusing. Nothing else about this entity attachment in Sagittarius energy. Boundaries respected. The other person respects your space and boundaries. Who's this rich guy here? Yeah, I just feel like this was just to control this person. I don't really think that this rich guy was really in love with this person. It feels a bit unbalanced. Who is this rich guy here? And what is this awakening with healer? path unknown. The path ahead in the relationship is uncertain yet hopeful. I'm starting to feel like this Ice Queen is the one that started all of this. This person trusted this person for some reason to tell them these lies. And I think what this person said is not that this Ice Queen is a dark priest that's a prostitute and an op. I feel like this Ice Queen told this person, told this man that his girl is a dark priestess, a prostitute, she a op, and that divine feminine was just unbothered. You know, although this probably changed her, like her situation, she's still like in her healing bag. But it's giving like this Ice Queen is gossipy, jealous, chill. So who is this rich guy here? Someone with a hidden agenda or motives. Careless. Oh, carless now. Ooh. What is this healing all about? Always partying. Feeling like these people are young, but they have money and they have demonic ties with people, or they're in cults and stuff like that themselves. So I feel like, although this says this person is always partying, I feel like he drinks a lot. He has this hidden agenda. I feel like he didn't let his wife own a car or something like that, and kept this person drunk and using scarcity tactics. Like, if you don't do this, I'm not gonna give you X, Y, and Z. If you don't do that for me, like, it just feels like a controlling energy. What is this healing about? An awakening? So this person was trying to appease everyone. Or they had you doing that. And there's a confession that's about to come on how they truly feel, which is they don't. What else about this awakening and healer? This person is keeping tabs. Someone is keeping a close eye on your actions. I believe he did used to watch her. Although this is not telling me much about this healing part. What is this healing here? Oh, I don't think he may not have healed. He might have just woken up to the fact that his wife is a healer. Friendship test. Your friendship is being tested for loyalty. So he's trying to make sure that she's loyal and all of that, but I don't really get that he is. What is this house here? Fake account, fake social media accounts, the spy, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, etc. feel like this is going along with this keeping tabs on this person. What is this house here? The Sagittarius energy. Why is this house here? Somebody kissing ass. They ain't shit. So maybe they made an offer on this house, but it's almost giving like they're faking. Like this person may be faking for social media. Maybe this person fake like he gifted this person, this divine feminine, a house for social media. However, this inner conflict made decision making difficult. So it's given they didn't even accept the offer of this house that this person was trying to pretend to do. So what is this ascending here? Marrying for money. So yeah, this person has animosity. Because like I said, sometimes this ascending doesn't just mean like spiritually. It could be like financially, physically, you know. You can ascend in multiple ways in life. Why is this Ice Queen here? This person moves in silence. Feels like they were being sneaky. Yeah, they were overthinking. That's why they got this wrong. I don't feel like the divine feminine married for money, but that's what this person could have thought, because they're on the outside looking in and they're just looking at what's being posted on social media. They don't know the truth. Yeah. So this Ice Queen could be related to the divine feminine, because it has family ties here. Family dynamics are influencing the relationship. Double cross. This person double crossed their sister or cousin or whatever she is to the divine feminine with all these lies. What is this unbothered change in rising star? In Sagittarius energy. Someone is about to reveal everything, no holds barred. It's complicated, more complex than it seems. Protective shell. Someone is keeping their true emotions hidden for self-protection. Yeah. There may be some cultural differences here as well in this dynamic. This Ice Queen could be cock blocking. But I'm like, it's a little too late to cock block if they're already married and in a committed connection. So give me a second, y'all. Let me check my battery. So yeah, Sag, I am back. So let's clean this up. Let's else does the cosmos have for you? Right now, I'm feeling like the divine feminine is you, Sag. I suppose. But that's what I'm getting. That you were trying to figure out, like, what happened? How did you get here? And your energy sabotaged you, and why? So hopefully that will give you a little bit of insight. So let's see. Sagittarius. What does Sagittarius need to know right now? Sagittarius need to know right now. See? So it looks like with this Six of Cups, Scorpio Sun, it's somebody from your past that you might have reunited with. And it feels like with this Three of Pentacles in reverse, Capricorn energy, that this person grouped up with someone to make you possibly walk away from something with this Eight of Cups in reverse, Pisces energy. However, this group couldn't work together. It's like maybe they couldn't get along, maybe they couldn't get on the same page, maybe the plot just fell through. But the goal was to get you to walk away from something that you didn't, or to make you stagnant. However, This could have caused this 10 of Wands in reverse, this insurmountable problems, discomfort, betrayal, separation, some losses, or that was the goal. It feels like with this Two of Pentacles, they wanted you to be insecure, difficulty adapting to new circumstances, lack of balance in organization, poor financial decisions, teasing and deception. I just feel like with this Two of Pentacles, this gives that carless, wants you carless. However, with this Knight of Cups in the upright, Scorpio moon, a young man, perhaps an artist, funny and poetic, an indolent dreamer of sensual pleasures, a proposition or invitation. Someone invited you to something or invited someone somewhere. They had a proposition for you or someone around you. What else? Yeah, it just feels like someone from your past. Supposedly someone that you had good memories with. However, it just feels like once you brought them into your world, they got kind of jealous. So they started plotting with these other energies around you. However, someone could have been a Capricorn. It doesn't have to be. But they wanted someone to walk away from you, or you to walk away from someone. And they wanted to cause all of these problems, even probably initiated some type of betrayal, but definitely a separation with you and your person. And like I said, they wanted to leave you basically with no money, no vehicle. And it feels like whoever this person is, this Knight of Cups, was propositioning possibly this Knight of Swords in reverse. So it's like these two people teamed up. But all of this was done to get them out of this despair, homelessness. They wanted to have a 180-degree turnaround, but it feels like it was at the expense of, you know, jeopardizing you. So let's see, why is this Six of Cups here in Sagittarius energy? Can you get some clarity from the universe, please? Whoever this person was from the past, which is this is giving Virgo energy with this Eight of Pentacles in reverse. They were in debt, lazy, lack of qualifications. They're greedy, childish, egocentric, have a lot of vanity. What else? So they came up with this plan, this new idea. division. It's giving that Queen of Swords energy. So that possibly could have been like someone from your past, a childhood friend, could have been your sister, relative. What is this Three of Pentacles here in reverse? Scorpio's energy. I feel like this person felt like you were their breakthrough because of your new life. So this was initiated by that Ice Queen, Queen of Swords. What else? I feel like this was the mastermind behind this. What else with this Three of Pentacles in reverse with this Queen of Swords? It feels like with this Judgment in reverse, they somewhere along the way got indecisive, weak. They had some doubt. They knew that this was a wrong judgment or decision. Malicious gossip. What else? There was a lot of stagnation behind this plot to team over these people. Unfavorable results. Stagnation. Too much pride. They couldn't see clearly. However, I feel like at the end of the day, they still weren't able to, even after this, it still wasn't a peaceful situation. So what is this Eight of Cups in reverse? What's that here? Someone wanted to change their residence or purchase or sell some land. So that's probably why their house showed up. They I don't feel like they wanted to purchase or sell some land. I think they wanted to move into their house. They wanted you out and them in. So with this Justice, they were trying to cause a divorce so that they could move into this house. That's why they wanted you to walk away. They wanted to live in their property with your man. So yeah, they wanted you and your person to go down two different paths, and at the same time they wanted to be able to have some form of expansion. So yeah, with this Two of Wands, Aries energy, So yeah, this was just a plot to try to get you out the way so that they can move into their new residence. And the only way they could do that is to cause some type of divorce or create some type of legal situation between you and your person. I'm guessing. What is this 10 of Wands here, Sagittarius? This is your energy. So this Knight of Wands, still you. So because you were impulsive and seeking immediate results, fiery and energetic, active, may have been some sexual adventures, passionate and spontaneous. Let's see what else. This may have caused a lot of problems. It's starting to feel like maybe you slept with this Queen of Swords. Yeah. You were cheating with this enemy posing as a friend. So obviously, let's see. Or maybe you just moved too fast with this person, letting them back into your energy, because this enemy posing as a friend had secret, hidden secrets, dangerous behavior. What else? Just passionate about this person because they were from your past, a past friend. Yeah, they were greedy, materialistic. With this Four of Pentacles, this Capricorn sun, it's just giving, you know, greedy people came into your energy. Or this Seven of Swords, which is this this Queen of Swords. Was greedy, materialistic. They wanted wealth and financial stability. They wanted to hoard and control. So yeah, and that's what caused all of these problems: discomfort, betrayal, separation, losses. So what is this Two of Pentacles in the reverse? Reverse. What else about this Two of Pentacles? So I feel like it just came, this person was just this person really just made you lose out on a commitment, made you realize that you had unrealistic expectations for this person. This person somehow had you disoriented, because with this Nine of Pentacles in reverse, Virgo energy, they had this irrational desire for change. They wanted personal, they caused personal insecurity, maybe some reckless spending, shady investments, but definitely a loss of property or friendship. So this person just was a scoundrel. in this sense, but it just feels like this person helped to create a lot of issues in your life. What else about this Two of Pentacles? I feel like they could have become arrogant as well. And then we have this King of Pentacles here. What about this King of Pentacles? It just gives like this scoundrel. Yeah, they made this King of Pentacles indecisive, stagnant, having to make painful choices. Definitely torn between two relationships. I feel like this scoundrel was cheating with this King of Pentacles, which possibly was your person. Like the spread was showing, the rich guy. What is this Knight of Cups here? What else about these Knight of Cups? So we have a Knight of Cups. That had some type of wish, or they're sitting in this Nine of Cups. This person with high self-esteem, abundance, prosperity. Could have been this Queen of Pentacles, a capable woman, caring mother, provides protection. This could be your mother. Enjoys material goods, generous, fertile, prosperous, sensual. But this person is making the decisions. There's multiple possibilities with the Seven of Cups. Scorpio energy, picking and choosing. Unrealistic fantasies, ambitions, longing, repressed desires, imagination, and confusion. So it feels like your mother made some type of proposition. However, this energy is trying to get some sort of wish fulfilled. It feels like some type of way they wanted to be able to access all of the things. And what else? They wanted to be able to pick and choose and have multiple options, and maybe this Queen of Pentacles might have propositioned your person. Let's see, what else? We have the Kings of Wands. Yeah, this Queen of Pentacles, this mother figure, is definitely on demon time with this King of Wands in reverse energy. Despotic, intolerant, prejudice, and ill intention. She has some ill intentions around this. Could have been involving a King of Wands in reverse. But I feel like this is her energy. What is this Knight of Swords in reverse here? A person cheating. This person calls the Tower. This person helped to cause a tragedy, a collapse, plans to fail, bankruptcy, divorce, pain, and ruin. What else? Surrounding a Queen of Cups, Cancer energy. So it just feels like she, after this Tower, after this tragedy, she stepped in to be, you know, empathetic and sensitive, emotional, trying to be nurturing and motherly, but still had these hidden interests. What else? I don't think like that's a separate energy. I feel like that's her. All of this is her. What else about this Knight of Swords reversed with the Tower and the... So we have a Ten of Pentacles in reverse, Virgo energy. So this is misfortune in the family, loss of inheritance. Beware of adventurous projects. So yeah, she is the causing of all of this misfortune in the family. Your situation. So what is this Five of Pentacles in reverse? So all of this plotting and planning, nobody really got what they wanted. So yeah. Even after all of this, there was a 180-degree turnaround. Income was recovered. After a long effort, new job or opportunity, productive work, but bad luck in love. Because yeah, he already been with the friends and possibly the mama. So there is speed, hasty decision, air travel, messages, love letters, hyperactivity, and high hopes. This is your energy again. I think you just took action. You could have been receiving a lot of messages, possibly about work or opportunities, possibly some love letters. This could also be air travel. What else? That's the Eight of Wands, Sagittarius energy. That's you. What else about this Five of Pentacles reverse? With this Nine of Swords, Gemini energy in the reverse. Patience, faith, hope, altruism, light at the end of the tunnel, recovery, get better. Your road will be long, but the rewards will be great. Ooh. It's like you're getting back to, you know, building yourself back up from this mess brought on by a friend. All of this is from a jealous friend and a sneaky mother figure. Wow. And I'm thinking possibly that some of these love letters could be from the person that they tried to keep you from, which was your man, your soulmate, this King of Pentacles. What else? I'm feeling like your person could be a Virgo, maybe a Capricorn, possibly a Taurus. But it's giving heavy on the Virgo energy. So transformation with this Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Transformation will take place with difficulty, but it will be done anyway. It's just a delayed progress and setback. Anything else about this Five of Pentacles in reverse? Now you're in this Five of Swords energy as well, acting with caution. Peaceful resolution, moving forward, compromise and communication end of a conflict. So I didn't really get anything in regards to a love spell, but that doesn't mean it didn't happen. But yeah, this is what this was given. We have High Priestess under the bottom. And still with this Death in reverse, there's some stagnation, death, petrification, incurable disease, broken marriage. You're also in this Nine of Wands in reverse. Defensive attitude, stubborn, rigid, obstinate. Your person could be in hermit mode or coming out of hermit mode, but they have immaturity, vices, darkness, stubbornness, betrayal, deceit, misogyny. They could be a hidden enemy or have hidden enemies, excessively shy and unsociable now. I feel like, and there's that Three of Swords, I feel like this person might have caught something with that Queen of Swords because of this incurable disease. And we did see someone in the actual, with this death concern or medical concern. But let's see, because at first it was showing that the High Priestess was that Queen of Swords. What else about this Queen of Swords here? And Sagittarius energy. So yeah, this person wanted to just be included on the wealth. With the Six of Pentacles, they wanted some level of prosperity, gifts, being well paid. What else about this Queen of Swords? excess in eating, drinking, sensuality, unbridled passion, sex without love. That's what I'm saying. This person was in this 3 of Cups energy with this King of Pentacles of yours. What else? Yeah. There it is. So they wanted to be paid, well paid, but there was a lot of excess in eating, drinking, and sensuality, unbridled passion, sex without love. And then with this devil in reverse, Capricorn energy, harmful card, fatality, misuse of force, weakness, blindness, disorder, evil effects, the pathetic human condition that prefers illusion to truth. I feel like with this unbridled passion, sex without love, I think that was a ritual to cause you to be, or to have you it feels like to be in some form of a delusional state, or what do they call that, mental illness, schizophrenic. So yeah, and it does give like this person is like a prostitute with the being paid well and the sex without love. However, also this could have been the fatality or the harmful effect that caused this King of Pentacles to have an incurable disease, or her to have an incurable disease, because it shows up right after that where is it? Right here, right after the High Priestess that's doing the spell work. So let's see, let's make sure it wasn't his mother. What else about this Queen of Pentacles here? Frivolous, vengeful, mischievous, impotence, disturbance, arrogant, pessimist, stubborn, illness. Yep. Loss of friendship, misunderstandings or quarrel within the family, broken home, lack of security or stability, and betrayal. So yeah, this mother figure was something else too. But I feel like this King of Pentacles was sleeping with her as well. I'm trying to see which one of them is the High Priestess though. It just gives like something backfire here. Yeah, she was doing some divination, spying, possibly on her child. But with this Page of Pentacles, Virgo energy again, opportunity to increase income. This is all of this was about being able to access your person or your man's money. But I feel like they were doing some divination spying. Yep. Meditating, manifesting. But I feel like this mother probably did end up in the hospital. this Four of Swords, Libra energy. What else about this Queen of Pentacles? So with this Five of Cups reversed, this new happiness, return of an old love or friend, alliance, moving on, accepting help, healing, forgiveness, rejoining the world. So with this Four of Wands in the reverse, there's still some insecurity, discomfort, mistrust, contradictions, incomplete happiness, and leaving home. I don't know. But let's move on, because yeah, you just had two people that were really close to you, or three people that were really close to you that just really were trash. I mean, it's ridiculous. Let's see. Let's see what comes out here. Sagittarius. What does Sagittarius need to know? Let's see what comes up here. Yep. There was some nail salon drama, and then ex-bestie slept with your man. Somebody fears going to jail. Maybe through the nail salon, you found out about your ex-bestie sleeping with your man. Like, maybe you heard a conversation. Your person is sleeping with your op. And for some of you, some type of road rage leads to a fatality. And there's a house that is haunted. Weird energy, weird noises, weird happenings that can't be explained. Is this the house the bestie wanted to be in? Interesting. Okay. For some of you, someone could be tampering with your mail. They could be trying to steal your mail, your packages, or they're just trying to be nosy to see what it is that you're ordering or receiving. Yeah. Let's see what else, Sag. What's going on? What is the energy around Sagittarius? Some of you may have had an epiphany, self-reflection, answer questions, untapped talents. Ooh. Some of you could be healing. Some of you are setting boundaries now because people are disrespectful. Enough is enough. You're defending yourself. You're in your feminine energy, gentleness, nurturing, mothering. Some of you may be pregnant. Some of you have karmics around you, third parties, haters, and lessons learned. Some of you are laughing, have happiness, joy, and are healing once again from this situation. One more for Sagittarius in the universe, please. And some of you are running, escape, denial, and excuses. What is this epiphany about here? About the chaos, upheaval, disaster, and downfall. What else? And the possibilities. Some of you are following your dreams. You've made up your mind. You believe in yourself. So, yeah, even though there was chaos before, now it's opened the door for other possibilities. So that's probably why you were self-reflecting. Some of your questions have been answered, and also tapping into untapped talents. So with that, you're following your dreams. Why is this boundaries here? Because you were dealing with a psychopath that was abusive, cunning, and unpredictable, or a couple psychopaths. And I feel like after going through all that, you want to get away, relax, and have fun. Maybe go on vacation. What is this feminine energy here? You're daydreaming, head in the clouds, delusional, hopes and dreams. Some of you may be feeling hopeless, lost. So maybe this feminine energy could be, this card could represent your mother. Or for some of you, this is you. You're daydreaming and hopeless, delusional, depressed. It's giving like you're going through a lot of emotions, ups and downs, in and out. Some of this spiritual work may still be affecting you. Why are these karmics here? Yeah. These old exes, dead relationship, old ways, masked, hiding, concealing, deception. People that you were intimate with, that you thought You know, there was mutual respect, unity, and closeness. Yeah. What about this laughter here? Happiness, joy, and healing. So there's waves, emotions, worry, and fear. So I feel like these emotions come and go the more you think about it. But you're exhausted, burdened, and empty, burned out. And there's a need for some healing, self-care, introspection, and meditation, which is true. So that's part of your healing, is to laugh more, or you need to be laughing more. What is this running here? Escape, denial, and excuses. Feel trapped, stuck, no options, unforgiveness, intention, stressed out, migraines, and worry. And then some people around you have burned bridges with you. There's lack of trust, disloyal. You turned your back on them. Some of them may have apologized, but their arrogant, rash actions and insincere. They may not have even apologized. And it seems like you cut ties with these people, but you're still thinking about all of this that happened. I feel like, you know, what's done is done. It's in the past now. You can move forward just like you did. Cut these people off and start back living your life, picking up the pieces. You know, find you a new tribe. Just be more selective this time around, instead of, you know, just allowing people into your space so quickly. But get to know people. Don't move so fast. You know, observe them. You know, spend some time with them before you let them into your personal space. Like, you can meet up with a friend to go get drinks or to go hang out, but you really need to get to know these people before you're bringing them to your home, letting them meet your man, and all of this stuff like that. Like, personal space is off limits until you really know who you're dealing with. So I would say at least the 90-day rule. But, you know, to each his own. But I think you really need to get to know these people and build some form of trust with them before you let them into your space. Now, when it comes down to family members that you've already known, like a mom, that's just trifling. It's just trifling all the way around. But yeah, and the reason why I say that, even though this girl that you knew, this Queen of Swords, was a childhood friend, you probably just knew them from when you all were children. So now everybody's grown up, and people are different. People change. So it's that part. You gotta get to know these people before you can let them back into your space as well. Let's see what these hidden futures have for you. At this time. Sagittarius. What else does Sagittarius need to know right now? Hidden regrets. Regrets are often hidden. Acknowledge them to find peace and closure. Just acknowledge your regrets, and then you'll find peace and closure. What else for Sagittarius right now? So there's some veiled discontent. Discontent can be veiled. Recognize it to improve your situation. And secret desires. Desires are sometimes secret. Understand them to fulfill your true needs. So, yeah, you have some hidden regrets, veiled discontent. Just face whatever these feelings are, so that you can begin the healing process, begin getting over it. Some of you have some secret desires, possibly with that ex. Just, you know, keep it pushing. You don't want to bring these low vibrational negative people back into your energy. I know that it was showing that that person could be your soulmate, they could be your twin flame, but this person betrayed you, not only with a friend but with your mother. Why would you want them back? Clearly that's not your person. They could be a twin flame and they can be a soulmate, but you know, they for the streets, and that's kind of like disgusting, you know. And then they could be secretly sick as well, so leave them where they are. And I feel like someone better will come into your energy field. Is a little bit more, you know, more polished, have more morals and values than that person did. Let's see. Can we get some future intel for Sagittarius right now? Future Sag. Energy. Let's see. Check my battery again in a second, y'all. Let's see. What does the future look like for Sag? Angels. So it looks like there will be, well, someone is reminiscing about you. Get the few cards out first. Future Sagittarius. Yeah, that's what I was getting. Like, more for future Sag. Future Sagittarius, words please. Let me check this and we'll come right back. So So yeah, it looks like someone has been reminiscing, looking at photos, thinking about the good times, thinking about you and dwelling. They may come and try to visit you unexpectedly. They may have been trying to call you. They may not. They definitely could be riding by. But you may be thinking about risking it with this person. I feel like this is your ex, because right beside it we had a clown or whatever. But maybe thinking about rolling the dice with this person and taking a risk. But remember, this partner is partner to partner. They're unsafe. They make unsafe decisions and they don't think. This is someone who clowned you. They could be a clown. These appearances, humiliation, feeling ashamed. They could be doing all this around the summer. And they possibly are separated from you, which is still giving your ex. They're silenced. They're longing for you. They're at a distance now, or y'all are distant from each other. But there's some jealousy, talking behind back, being envious, pettiness, attention seeking. So this person may be separated from someone else as well. They could be a water sign, a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. So, or an air sign, a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Both of those give that this person is still messing around with your mother and friend. Possibly. So, no. Let's see. Who is this reminiscing? For Scorpio? I mean for Sag. Be more selective about who you allow in your circle. They secretly want your life and you to be removed for it. They have a crazy baby mama. What is this visit about? Ex did spell work to ensure all the newcomers croak. Go hard or go back to bed. Heavy on the bed. They only want to use and abuse you. And what is this risk about here? Partner to partner, unsafe decisions, not thinking. What is this risk in Sagittarius energy? They are digging up dirt or just making shit up on you because they're mad. They don't know how to communicate effectively. Spell work again. So you could be risking it with this person because there might be someone digging up dirt on you again, making up stuff on you again. Spell work again. This person is very sloppy and unorganized. What is this clown here? Unapologetic, unstoppable, and fully aligned. They see that you are unapologetically being yourself now. They're scared that you're gonna move on, I believe. They want to beg for your forgiveness. However, someone is now pregnant for this person. That's another problem. Their money is the most important thing in their life. So yeah, that's giving that King of Pentacles energy. Why around the summer? Why is that here? You will never satisfy someone who is unhappy within. They never tell the part where you made sure all of their needs were met. I feel like you did a lot for this person, for them to turn around and do the unthinkable. But they could have very well been under some form of spell work as well. This person wants to drain your energy so that they can survive and thrive. I don't know about this. Yeah, they got your back way back. What is this separation about? Someone is dumpster diving for your leftovers. Something around satanic cults. Something around death magic. So, yeah. Maybe they found out the person that they went to is in a cult, satanic. And they realize that these people definitely were dumpster diving for your ex. It's like he knows he's trash, and if these women are willing to be with him behind what he did to you, then if he's trash, what are they? So he knows he don't got nothing. He don't have nothing. Respectfully. We'll do a couple more. Let's see. Let's get into the hard truths. We'll this is not the hard truths, this is yin yang. Let's see what the hard truths are. Truths for Sagittarius right now. What does Sag need to know? What does Sag need to know right now? Sagittarius. the Sagittarius need to know right now from the universe, please? For Sagittarius, please, from the universe. Alright, so the first one we have is step away. Distance will give you the needed perspective to see how this will or will not fit into your future. So yeah, I feel like you do need to step away, look at it, you know, from the outside, analyze what happened, how did you get there, why. Don't place any blame anywhere, just look at it for what it is. And with seeing the motives, how desperate people are, how people move, sometimes it's not really them, it's just like circumstances, greed, you know, it's not the real them, it's just sometimes it's like external to them. It's like what this society expects and how they push, you know, people to be jealous of others, and how they push people to be envious, and you know, so sometimes you just gotta look at it like that. Some people aren't healed, some people are dealing with their own traumas and mental disorders, undiagnosed, you know. So it just is what it is. A lot of people are not whole, a lot of people are not satisfied with who they are. So it's just, some of it is also like environment, like being a product of your environment, how you were raised, what were your struggles like. Some people weren't taught about ethics and morals and values. You have to consider all of that, you know what I'm saying, and just have a little bit of compassion for people for that, and just let it go. Because sometimes people don't, you know, like that verse says in the Bible, some people know not what they do. So some people have no idea that what they're doing is wrong, per se. Anyway, we have bottled up. Holding things in strengthens their grip on you. Expressed and released to diminish their power and foster true healing. So yeah, I feel like you may need to try to get some counseling or talk to someone that you trust about what has happened. Sometimes even if you write it down, or you know, maybe even talk to yourself about the things that happened. Like sit in the mirror, talk to yourself, express how you feel to yourself or to someone. You need to release that energy up out of your being. Because I feel like it's making you have all these different emotions, have all these different thoughts, your ups and your downs, because it's just sitting in you. So yeah, you need to talk to someone, or write it down, or like get you a journal, write down your thoughts and let it go. But yeah, and right beside it we have shame. So you may be feeling ashamed for all of this, but it says shame wraps you in a cloak of lonely silence, convincing you that your flaws define you. Expose the shame to light. Only then can you begin to heal and alter the course of your destiny. I feel like you don't have anything to be ashamed of in this situation. The ones who did the damage should be ashamed. Nothing to me that you did in this situation calls for you to be shamed or in some form of shame. You befriended someone, that didn't have your best interest at mind. Your mother didn't have your best interest at mind, nor did your person have your best interest at mind. But you didn't do anything to any of these people, so you have nothing to be ashamed of. Their behavior and actions is what's a shame. So I think you need to straighten your crown and ignite that fire, Sag. And hold your head up and step into your power, because nothing about this screams that you need to be ashamed at all. So then after the shame, there may be some failure anxiety. You want to avoid failure. So it says avoiding failure also means avoiding success. You're stuck in planning mode and your potential is locked away. Success is achieved by trying. Exactly. Like I said, you need to straighten up that crown, hold your head up, and get back to being that fiery Sagittarius that you are. Back to business, back on your grind, back to being classy based, powerful, boss like. You know, don't let this keep you down. I mean, this is not the end of the world. I feel like it's nothing to be ashamed of, because everybody is going through something. Some people are going through something way worse than this, and they're not ashamed. The people who are the victims in the situation aren't ashamed either, because it's like they're used to it. It just is what it is. So, but like I said, it's nothing to be ashamed of. You don't want to be missing opportunities, missing your success, and letting these people continue to destroy your future. Like, that was the past. You're in control now of what happens from this point on. So like I said, don't let any and everybody into your space unless you get to know these people. Especially don't bring people around your man unless it's an absolute must. If it's not an open public event or something like that, like, no, you not even meet my man. And an old head once told me a woman doesn't have any business being in your home. So that part, you should be the only woman in your home. So take these lessons and, you know, think about all of this when you're moving forward in life. Like, this taught me not to let this X, Y, and Z happen ever again. So duly noted, it's not happening ever again. I would never be put in that situation again, because that was my lesson. Those were my lessons back then. So learn from the lessons. So yeah, let's move forward, because I don't want to hold you too much longer. What was I about to do? I think we just gonna get the mist and shadow. What else does Sag need to know right now? Let's see, Sagittarius. What does Sag need to know right now? It's a closing message, guidance, or advice. we have from the mist and shadows, a beautiful transformation is coming in the number 6. Expectation, waiting, hope in the number 8 and 3. So this beautiful transformation is coming because you have this expectation. You're waiting. It seems like you're waiting to hear back from someone. Could possibly be about a job. You're waiting on love. You have an expectation for love, money, just a new life. So with that, keep the vision, continue to dream. Your third eye is open. So go ahead and achieve your goals. Trust the process. See into the future. You may be having some prophetic dreams, and you will get clarity as to what it is that you need to do moving forward. Keep that I don't care attitude. Set boundaries. Emotional detachment. Lack of empathy. Uninterested in being unbiased. So yeah, just keep that I don't care attitude. Set your boundaries. You need to emotionally detach from that entire situation. Like, that's not even a part of you anymore. But yeah, we have the number 8 and 3, 6 and 5, and 4 and 7. And then we have adjust the posture, alignment, balance, chakras, breathe, energy, and flow in the number 2 and 4. You may need to possibly practice yoga or Pilates or something to stretch and breathe so you can align your chakras and, you know, balance your energy back out. Right here we have honor what is ending or what has ended. For some of you, it hasn't ended yet. You're still going through the process, so just honor it. I feel like moving forward, sit back and watch and observe, and then make your move. Like I said, you really need to get to know these people before you let them into your personal space. It's okay to be social with people, but letting them into your personal world, that requires trust. And it takes a minute before you can really know whether you can trust someone. You have to see how they interact with other people. What are the conversations that they're having? What are their deep, dark thoughts? You know, over time, people relax and they really let you know who they are. So give it time. Observe, you know, these people. Pay attention to the frequency. Definitely their vibe. And I feel like with right after the sit, watch and observe, then make your move. Because if you don't, people can start gossip, rumors. They can be telling lies. They can be slandering somebody, judgmental, and doing a lot of psychological projection. You want to watch out for these things with getting to know these new parties. So I feel like that's why that's there. And for some of you, there's still going to be rumors surrounding your situation. So just let the people talk. Something else soon, because people's attention span is so short. They'll move on. So don't even worry about it. I wouldn't say anything or try to defend myself or anything when it comes down to whatever these rumors are. These people can think whatever they want to think. You know the truth. You know what's up. And it just is what it is. I wouldn't feed into it. Once again, keep that I don't care attitude. Like, I don't care what they're saying, why they saying it, who, what, when, or where. I'm not interested. Point blank, period. So yeah, guys, with that being said, I want to give much love and respect to the gods and goddesses, the universe, the ancestors, the angels, spirit guides, all of that. Much love and respect to you guys for coming through. I appreciate your time and energy. I look forward to seeing you guys on the next one. Peace and love, and as always,